everyone, and welcome back. Today I am going to be making a shabby Christmas tree using this foam cone, and it is for a swap that I am in the Facebook group called Girls, Giggles, Glitter, and Glue. I love that group of ladies, and I am swapping trees with Frankie Flexter, and I just wanted to show you how I'm going to do it. So let's get started. Okay, so I am going to cover the tree with my favorite fabric, and what I did is I cut about 2-inch strips of the fabric, and then what I'm doing is just putting a running stitch right down the middle of the fabric all the way through. I don't know if the best way to show it. Just doing a running stitch all the way through the strips, and then I'm going to just pull them to make ruffles. And they're so cute! So this is what I've got done so far. Just love it! So I've got the ruffles, and what I'm doing is the bottom one I glued on with some fabric tack. Fabric tack, is that what it's called? Yeah, I think so. I glued on the bottom level. But then the rest of it I'm gluing on with hot glue because I'm literally gluing it to the fabric. So this top layer, this top ruffle is glued onto the top of that ruffle. And this is how it's looking. So I'm going to finish adding the ruffles, and then I'm going to try and decide what else it needs. Okay, I've got all the layers on, and I love the way it's looking. I still have to figure out what I'm doing up here, but I wanted to show you what I'm doing now. I'm taking some of this silver eyelash trim and just putting it in there so it's just peeking out a little bit. I'm going to show you. I'm just finding, let me go to the next one. Finding the stitch that I used to gather, and that's where I'm putting the hot glue and then gluing on the trim all the way around. Now I wanted to, I'm never sure how much I should share on my YouTube videos, but I'm a Christian, and so I'm just going to share it. The Lord's really been dealing with me about my attitude and the words that come out of my mouth. And I really struggle with that, to the point where I have a buddy, an accountability prayer partner. There we go. I can spit it out. And I've mentioned this to her, and so she's praying with me about it, and she sent me some scriptures, and I printed them out so that I could, look at them and try to memorize them and keep them on my mind. And lately I've been trying to follow the speak less, listen more. And I think I'm going along, and God's working this thing out in me. And then today I get a text message from one of my daughters that says there's a problem with her cap and gown order, and she is getting ready to graduate from college in like 4 weeks. And she's like, so you need to contact this person at this number. And as I was reading the text message, I could feel that I was getting a negative attitude about it. Instead of just letting God work out the details, because He's going to. I was getting anxious about it and worried. So when I called the number, the girl that answered the phone was not saying what I wanted to hear. I mean, she just wasn't. And I was rude. Let me just put it that way. I was rude. I did not have control of my tongue, and I was just rude. So we ended that phone call, and nothing was resolved. And then as soon as I hang up the phone, I was getting convicted of what just went down and what I said and how I used my tongue, and that it was terrible. It was terrible. So I sat there probably about 5 minutes just apologizing and praying, and couldn't believe after everything I've been trying to work through that I would act like that, and just yada yada. So then I was like, I gotta call her back. I gotta call her back. And anybody who's been there, is that not like the hardest thing to do? Especially to me, I did not know this person at all, you know? And now I gotta call her back and apologize for being rude. But yeah, I did have to call her back and apologize for being rude. There was just no sense in me acting like that. So I bit the bullet. I called her back. I apologized. I actually got a resolution. My daughter's cap and gown will be here on time. But it's just, you know, how many times do you have to learn the same lesson, you know, before you get it? Before you get it. Excuse me. So I just thought I would share that with you and just, you know, if you could be praying with me about that too, because, I mean, it's just silly. There's just no need for it. All right, you see, it's just, isn't this turning out so cute? All right, I'll go ahead and finish putting on the eyelash trim, and then we'll decide what we're going to do with this top piece. Okay, well, I've got all the eyelash trim on, and I'm really trying to hurry before I lose my daylight, because I'm afraid if I turn on my UT light, it's just going to be too bright. Let's see. Is that too much? No, I think that works. That works nice. Okay, and oh, I forgot to say, I think that I just covered the bottom of the cone with some Tilda paper and just glued it right on there. And I think I've decided to cover the top maybe with some Wild Orchid Craft flowers, just because I love them so much. So let me go ahead and just like stick a couple in here, and then glue it too. I'm gonna glue it. They're so pretty. And then I got another one like that. Another cute pink rose. Let's glue that on. And then these are my favorite. Like, I don't know the names of the different Wild Orchid Craft flowers yet, but this rose is my favorite. Just the color. It's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to try sticking that in right there. Let's glue that down. Okay, and let's see. I think I want to stick this right in the middle. Is that totally cheesy? What do you think? Can you see it? No, I like it. Let's do that. Oh, Jake, what'd you find? I hope it's not anything important. I think I'm going to cut this a little bit shorter. Okay. All right, let's see here. I want to make sure it's all glued good because I have to ship this off. And I just want it to get there in one beautiful piece. Okay, so that's it. So please excuse this. I've got to organize my craft room, but as soon as I organize it, I make a craft and destroy it again. So it's just, and I made these to hang off the side with just these little rosettes and some shimmery ribbon. And I'm just going to put them on either side so that it can just dangle down. It's so pretty. Okay, see? Oh, it's so cute. All right, so let me add another one. Make sure it's right on the opposite side. I just love how it turned out. So I'm going to try to get a really good picture of it, and I will pop that at the end of the video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.